Base resonator here. Surf's up, dude! What? Well, these don't look like surfboards, but I do have some surfboard molds that these silicone inserts are going to go into. But I want to decorate them first. That's why I got this mahunkas out. I got these silicone inserts from Julie Cuts at Pouring Your Heart Out, and I like them a lot. I've used them in some other things, but I want to color them before I put them into the mold, because trying to do it after I get it in the mold is a messy business, and I don't want to do it after I've poured. I want to leave it a hollow area in the back and then just fill it up with some resin after it's done, instead of, anyway, it's a pain doing. Trust me, I've tried this before. I'm going to be using Resiner's bronze green. I think this color is going to cause a really cool effect under the ocean vibe of the surfboards that I'm going to be using. So get a little bit of this, get it onto the brush. There we go. Helps when I get it on the brush. Now if you don't know this, or if you can't see it yet, this color actually has a little bit of color shifting quality to it. Looks kind of gold one way, green another. It's really kind of neat. And this way I can get it all the way down to the bottom of that insert. Whereas if I had it in the mold, I would just be making a mess of things. A mess, a mess, a mess. See, like right there, I dropped a little bit of it. In the mold, that would have been catastrophe. Now, with silicone inserts, I don't know if any of you have played around with them or not. They do have a tendency to want to lift off of the mold that they are in, and when they do that, it's a chore to get them out. But if you know that going in, then we're okay. I may have to do some trimming to get these out. Now these are both, this is a conch, this is a whelk, or the other way around, I don't remember which, but can't you tell? Mr. T, you are funny. Oh man, I have been alone too long. My wife left yesterday to go to Michigan, visit her mom, and I'm already laughing at my own jokes because there's nobody here to laugh, and my dog is just sitting over there panting because we played frisbee for a little bit and it's hot outside. But he was barking at me, and I did not want to walk. I had already mowed the lawn, and wait till the sun goes down, and even then it doesn't really cool up too much. But these inserts are very detailed and yield excellent results. And these will be I'll have very little resin going over the top to fill them up, because these molds are just a little bit deeper than these things are deep, if that it made sense in my head. Okay, didn't waste too much and got it all covered. After I'm done with the thing and I pull it, before I pull it out, I'm going to leave it a little bit of space on the to fill the top. So I want to be able to put a clear coat down over the top, because I have a couple of these turtle stickers. They're really pretty, sea turtles, and I'm in the light. Whenever my new camera gets here, it's gonna have better lighting. I'm gonna reposition my camera up to a higher level so you can see what I'm doing, because the molds are, you can't see can't see them on the screen when I do it. So okay, I'll pause and I'll be right back. Like I said, they're quite long, over a foot long, so nice healthy size. Now what I'm going to do to try and help these things stick better is I'm going to spray the back of it with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol. Hopefully it will drop right there. I'll wipe that up in just a bit. Now if it'll stay there, that'll make life so much better. Why? Because if that can help seal the deal. And I don't even have a seal in here. Okay, sorry. These take about, to fill them both up, takes about 11.5 ounces. So I'm going to go about, I'll leave 1 ounce to go, 10.5 ounces. And I'm going to put some sand, green sand on the end of one over here, and this yellowish sand on the other one. So it'll look like these shells are into the sand, and then we'll have the wave action and all that type of stuff, and then the sea turtles down on this end. So yeah, it's gonna be nice. Yeah, let me mix up some resin now. Okay, I have mixed resin into the two different kinds of sand. I made a little bit of ocean white, letsresin, in a cup where I will do some waves after a bit. I use Resiner's deep blue, I was gonna say deep blue sea, and Resiner's blue green, which is a very sea color. I was gonna say very sea-ish, but that would sound really odd. So okay, what I'm gonna do, and I like doing this, I mix a little bit of resin in with the sand so that it doesn't just go flying everywhere. And I want to put it down here for this. Putting it down on the bottom end of the surfboard. What happens when you see people that surf, or at least in the old surfer movies, they come in, they stick their surfboard into the sand with the bottom into the sand. So if it has a logo, the logo is sticking up out of the sand. So I'm going to put that. This one has a fishtail. And then after I get that in place, then I'm going to go over it with the clear, a little bit of the clear. But this helps get rid of the bubbles. That there will be bubbles in that sand, guaranteed. But by doing it this way, I have found I have less bubbles. Now this is the sand that looked yellow in the container. It looks more gold now that it's wet with resin, and it'll stay this color. It won't, as it cures, it doesn't dry out and go back to its natural state. So this is what we get. But I think these are both ideal colors for what I have planned here. Come out, come out. I may have put this guy up a little too far, but that's okay. He floated out to sea. I was listening just before I came back on as I was mixing up the resin, listening to one of my I have a lot of favorites when it comes to music. One of my favorite a cappella groups, they're called Voctave. When they work in Disney World or Epcot, they're called Voices of Liberty, or some of them are that, and others. But oh man, I was just listening to them singing Bernstein's Somewhere from West Side Story. Goodness. If you like West Side Story, if you like vocal singing, hello, what is that? If you like vocal music, you gotta give them a listen. Gotta give them. Let's try this. So I don't leave all my sand on the stick. I didn't notice that on the green one as much. Whoa! Get off! I'll clean those up later. No, it didn't hang on the green one. Kind of weird. Okay, get my white where I can reach it without spilling. Now, what I was saying is I'll go over it with the clear and let the clear come up a ways. Notice there's a whole bunch of bubbles already coming up from that sand. Even though I got it wet, it's just the nature of the beast. Okay, shallow water, a little bit on the lighter side, so I'm going to go deep blue in the deep end. Ah, pretty. Now this one up on the top is going to hold more resin because it's wider. Watch what happens when I put this next color in and they mix. The clear, the deep blue, and then this. Oh, these are pretty colors. Resiners, you did a good job with these colors here now. Okay, I still got a little bit of clear left. So I'm going to do something weird. Right where these mix, right where these mix, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do it over here on this side of it. It's going to help with my waves. And also with the waves, it'll help me blow out some of these air bubbles that are developing over the sand. You know what? Let me get that. I'm using everything resiners on this one. I even have my resiners heat gun. Dun dun dun. Go with the one up here on the top first. Come on now. There are white caps even out on the deep blue, so don't worry about that. And up in here with the sand, gotta have it up on the shore. Oh, where have I seen green sand on a shore? Well, when the algae was blooming. This is starting to sink already. White paste. I'm using 2-to-1 resin, so it's sinking a lot. Trying to get those waves to happen. I've got a special thing though, because of a lady named Nita. There's this stuff called Cell Magic that I will use right now. Well, that white just went all the way down to the bottom now. When you use 1-to-1 resin, these cells with this ocean white really come out good. Okay, I got them going one way, now I want them to go the other. Spread out a little bit. See that little bubble right there? That is telling me that there's resin going underneath. Okay, here's this Nita's Cell Magic. Watch this. It causes these cells to develop. Look at that, man. This is slick old stuff, and it even smells really good. Nita, you did something amazing with the, I don't know how you got that smell. Now, since that other one sank so quickly, learn, Mr. T. Do it now. It looks like a snake. Frothy ocean out here. And I'll come back with that Cell Magic in just a little bit. Frothy ocean. Da-da-dum. I'm gonna have to get this one quick because it's gonna want to sink real fast. Yeah, the thinner the resin, the cells just do not happen as easy. Shame. Sell magic. Come do your magic on this second board. Some of that went down already. That white is just heavy. But this is causing cells. Cool. All of the products I'm using, Resiner's products, the heat gun, the mica, will be in the description. Nita's Cell Magic will be in the description. letsresin will be in the description. Where I got these molds will be in the description. So if you're interested in any of this, oh, and these inserts. If you're interested in any of this, look in the description and click on it and have at it. You know what I'm going to do? No, you don't, because you haven't popped that. I'm going to have to go over with another clear coat and put those turtles in. I'm going to use 1:1 resin over the top, and I'll be able to, so these will be, this white will be underneath and cause it to have a depth, so I'll have a lot better cells when I come over the top with the 1:1. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But these are gonna be pretty. These are gonna go into my bathroom remodel. Yep, you heard me. I just put the stickers down and mixed up some resin and some more white so I can get some more waves. This is 1:1 resin. It's an art coat, so it should have better wave action. I need to mix up some more. Well, I'll get this layer down and let it cure up, and then if I figure I need to put a little bit more in, I will. This smaller, or the skinnier one here, filled up like it should. I'm just getting air bubbles off the top. But this one over here needs a little bit more in it. Especially since I need to cover that. This insert is covered, that one is not all the way. So I'm going to need to mix a little bit more. So, let me do that real fast. Okay. Let's get a little bit of this wave action going now. A little bit up here. Blow that one out now. Okay. Just let it cure up. Cool. I pulled one of the surfboards out, and there is not much resin. It's just this little bit right here that went underneath. But I'll pull that out and I'll show you what it's like, because I don't have my tripod right now. It's busy on another project. So I will pull this out and show you what it's looking like. Came out pretty good. Really clean. There's a little bit of edge right around here. Now I'm gonna use that to my advantage. I'm gonna fill that, I'm thinking, with clear, because you can see it fine from the front. If I were to change the color, it might change what that shell looks like. So I'll put it clear and I'll just fill it up to the little edge of overhang that was there. So yeah, I'll take some pictures of these and let you see what they look like. Yeah. I have a little surprise. I did fill the back of those surfboards, but I used glow-in-the-dark powder. Look. Ooh, cool.